welcome back to Clean with Kate, and today I'm giving you a tour of another part of my house. I follow the Fly Lady cleaning system, and in the Fly Lady cleaning system this week we're in zone 1. So zone 1 in the Fly Lady cleaning system is the entrance, the main entrance to the house, and for me this is one of the main entrances to the house. It's quite a big house, and so it does have several entrances, but this is one of them. So this is the original old entrance. It's a Georgian farmhouse. So it has this enormous front door, which has become a little cluttered. I'll just pull back. So one of my focuses this week is going to be decluttering the entrance. As you can see, there's a lot of summer coats, summer bags, summer baskets. I've quite a lot of artificial flowers and hats hanging here. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you this entrance. So I'll be working in this room this week. I've already given it a detailed vacuum and I did a bit of a dust into the corners. It's quite a large entrance, so it goes down here. It has a lot of fitted cupboards that were in the house when we bought the house. So there's this enormous fitted cupboard here, which we actually use. I think you might be surprised what we keep in it. We keep our DVD stash in here. So that's a really useful cupboard because the cupboard in the lounge isn't very big, so we actually keep them in here. And then there's another cupboard under here. This used to be our telephone cupboard, but now that we no longer have a landline telephone, it's now our modem cupboard. And I think my husband keeps lots of light bulbs and things in there. So the modem's in there and lots of plugs and light bulbs. And then there's another enormous cupboard here, which again came with the house. But when we bought the house, this cupboard was actually in the kitchen, but because the kitchen is really, really small, the original kitchen to the house is tiny, this cupboard completely overpowered it. So while we had builders here, because we had to do a lot of work to the house when we bought it, we got them to move this cupboard, and this cupboard is now used for shoe storage. I'll just give you a peek inside. Oh my goodness. I think they're looking a little damp, those shoes actually, but at the moment it's absolutely chocker with my summer shoes in here. I do need to have a declutter actually. That should be one of my focuses while I'm in this zone, is to declutter shoes, because I have far too many shoes and actually my shoe size has changed recently. Anyway, I'll just go back to showing you the hallway. We've gone with a sort of styling the house hopefully in keeping with the style of the house. So we've got glass chandeliers, we've got antique pier cupboards here. There's another one here with glasses in. We've got lots of antique prints like this one here of the man and the dog, and also this one. I love an antique print, and I absolutely love the frames. So these are quite big. There's a fairly modern reproduction mirror there, but it's done in kind of an antique style. But actually maybe I should look for an older mirror to go here. I've got another lovely old print here in a really old frame. Absolutely love this. Just off the entrance hall is the toilet. And again, this is an original door to the house. And then you go into the toilet and pop the light on. Oh, somebody's left the seat up. I wonder who that could be. At least it's nice and clean. So there's the toilet is off the old entrance, and when we redid the house, this had quite a modern toilet set in it, so we put a reclaimed Victorian toilet set in that we bought from a local reclamation yard, and we also bought these tiles from a different reclamation yard and had them put in, and so we've kind of tried to furnish this room. I'm not sure, this isn't as old as the toilet, but again it was one we got in a reclamation yard. We've also got an antique towel rail in here that's mahogany, I believe. And we've also got antique restored reclaimed radiators in here. I absolutely love the detailing on this radiator. It's so beautiful. I went with a theme in here of Cries of London because the colours, I thought the colours in these beautiful old antique prints went really well with the colours of the tiles. So this set came up through auction probably about 11 years ago, and at that time nobody was really into antique prints except me, so I bought this entire set of prints including their frames just as they are, and there was a fair bit of damage to them, but I absolutely love them, and I bought I think the whole set for probably less than £10, maybe even been £5, because nobody seemed to want them except me. But you can see the colour of the floor matches the colours in the prints. So when I'm doing styling a room, I always try and pick colours and styles. I try and keep it in a particular style. And I've got a nice little sort of old cupboard here that's been painted by my husband, and that's useful for keeping toilet rolls on. There is actually a coat rack up here and more baskets, as you've probably seen. I do love a nice basket, and there's extra toilet rolls there. And I absolutely love these little plants. These are really cute. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. I was going to show you just my zone 1, but I quite often, when I'm doing in zone 1, I quite often work on this room as well. I absolutely love this room. Let me just show you some of that. I've got some more Cries of London here, but a smaller version. And then I've got this lovely antique chandelier and this beautiful antique mirror here, all bought at auction. And as you can see, they're not perfect. They're imperfectly perfect at my house. But I just love them. So I hope that you've enjoyed seeing this. Anyway, let's go back into the entrance hall. I did get a little sidetracked. There's always work in progress. As you can see, my husband's filled this, but then we need to come back, smooth it off and paint it. Okay, let's go back into the hallway. So the entrance hall then goes through into the main house. So this door here goes off to the original kitchen, the old kitchen, which you've probably seen quite a lot of in my videos. We've put the floorboards in here are original and painted, and we've put antique rugs on top of them. We also have this enormous antique mirror here, which was bought from a local antique centre. Going through into the large entrance hall, we have Henry out. He's waiting to do some service. This is Henry Extra Large. And this is another lovely room in the house. It's one of my favourite rooms probably, because it has so many functions. I use it to work out in. It's a really nice, in winter it's a really nice sitting area. In summer it's somewhere nice and cool to sit if you just want to come and think or catch up on a bit of reading or messages. There's a log burner here for winter, but it's just a really cosy little snuggy area in the main house. And I just love this room. I've always loved it. It's one of the things I really fell for with the house. We put this antique light in, and actually we put the reproduction ceiling rose in because it didn't have a ceiling rose and we felt it needed it. This cupboard was something of my in-laws that they gave us. And again, I've styled it with lots and lots of antique prints all the way up the staircase that were bought at auction. This is an oak staircase. I don't think it's original to the house. I think it was put in probably about 100 years ago when the staircase was moved, because the staircase apparently used to be at a different position. I've got another antique mirror there, which I like to work out in front of. And under the stairs, when it's tidier, when I haven't got a vacuum cleaner out, I have lots of antique suitcases and trunks, which I find really useful for storing out of season clothes, gloves and scarves, or just anything that you want to sort of keep in a set of something. Anyway, off this room there is another room. There's another entrance. This is a very old entrance to the house, which is actually not currently being used as an entrance because it just goes into the garden. We did used to use it, but unfortunately it's become a little cluttered. And when I'm in zone 1, I do like to tackle this room. As you can see, it has got quite untidy. There's lots and lots of shoes in here. Oh my goodness, I have so many pairs of trainers. Some old dog toys from when our dogs were little. They're all clean, but I'm just keeping them in case we get a puppy. But I probably should let some of them go. So this is another project for this week. I will need to sort out this is like a coat room really, coat and shoe room. Mainly my coats and shoes and my workout stuff. My husband has a lot less coats and shoes than I do. Anyway, let's go back. It's a little surprise I'm going to show you. So there's a little peek there into the lounge, but the lights are off in there at the moment. I'll show you that another day. So anyway, I'm sticking with the entrances, the main entrance to the house. So let's go through here. So when I'm working on this area of the house with my cleaning, I tend to focus my cleaning into different areas of the house. I also work on this room. This is the dining room, and it's just off the main entrance to the hall. When we were doing the work on the house, we found this incredible. Well, it's like a frieze really, but what it was, the builders were doing some work and they said, you've got to come and look at this. This is absolutely incredible. And what it is this room has, I think, was it being papered, or maybe not, maybe that's just paint. But when the builders were doing the work, they found this, and this is literally layer upon layer of old paint, and it shows all the different colours that the room has been in its life. It's absolutely incredible. So we left it. We didn't paint over it because we just thought, what's fascinating is the colour that the room is now painted. It has been before. You can see the pink up there. Isn't that amazing? And that's almost like a history of paint. You can see which colours the Victorians liked, which colours, it's a Georgian house, so which colours the Georgians like, and the more modern colours. It's just incredible. Absolutely amazing to me that it's all survived as well. Anyway, this room's become a little confused now. It used to be our dining room before we did the conversion on the barn and got the big kitchen. Now it doesn't get used as much as it used to. I used to work in here quite a lot. I think this room needs a little bit of a repurposing. The plants are kind of taking over. So this week I'm going to be doing some work on tidying up the plants and just giving it a general sort of tidy up and a dust. Again, we've got antique radiators in here and pier cabinets. There's another radiator over here. And then it's also our cocktail area. Oh my goodness, I've just spotted, I think I've got a dead plant on the top shelf that I've forgotten about. This cocktail area is a really nice thing to have. I love cocktails, so it's really handy having them all in one place. Anyway, my final room that I'm going to be working on this week is, see if you can guess. Oh my goodness, I did mention it in one of my other videos, is the conservatory. So off the dining room is this Victorian conservatory, which stroke garden room, which is single glazed, and actually we mainly use it to grow plants in. So we have a huge collection of geraniums and succulents, and they're all in here. But at this time of year, as you can see, it's got quite messy in here. So I'm going to be doing a tidying up in the conservatory garden room video, and I just need to I need to brush the floor, I need to vacuum the floor. Oh my goodness, my paper whites under there have completely died back now. In fact, they may need a little bit of watering. They look like they've died. Anyway, I've also got our onion crop, which I need to deal with. And we need to refill the watering cans. I've got a collection of antique watering cans and vintage watering cans. And we need to water because it's been incredibly sunny in the UK in August. And so it's looking a little worse for wear. Usually we have to come in here and work on it at least once a week, but I think it may have got missed this week, looking at the amount of deadheading that we need to do and tidying up. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little peek of all the jobs that I'm planning to do this week. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a different part of the house. Thank you for watching. Oh, P.S. If you're enjoying the videos, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, comment and subscribe, because it's really appreciated. And any questions, I'm always happy to ask. Anyway, I'll leave you with a final view through the dining room doors of the conservatory. Bye for now. Whoops, can I stop?